Welcome back to an episode. We are again somewhere in the Normandy, and the Illusive man wants to talk to us because we cannot go to the galaxy map, so we have to actually do this now. Right, wait. This is not the comm room. Comm room's over and around. Yeah. It's actually very interesting. Why can't we just go through the elevator? That would be quite nice. Alright, breathing into comm stuff. Righty.
Passing the Illusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Prothean patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Protheans were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Well, yeah, I can, but can't wait for a little bit. The Protheans disabled it. How?
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
And the Turians? They investigating?
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Now how'd you hear about it?
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Alright, gonna check it out. Let's hope I can postpone it though.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Oh boy. Why does he always have to give me the missions in between? That's not good. Alright. Right. So, what kind of characters could we actually use right now? Collectors, Edie, I mean... I don't have, oh, shotguns, look at that. So this is our tech. Kind of like us, kind of. What about Morden though? Crown Blast, Heavy Incineration. Could she do anything in here? AI hacking, combat drone. I mean, I do need Tali and someone else with a T. Actually, do we have anyone else with a T? Not quite. What's the other one? Justicia Samara, that's J. And Thane Krios, that's the other T. Some other tech sniper, actually, very interesting. And Master Thief Kasumi, that's K. I mean, Garrus, no, Garrus and Grunt usually. Jacob. Let's see. Who would be a good balance here? Like, I do like myself the ones with the either sniper or assault rifles on them. That's a nice balance. Submachine guns, heavy pistols. Heavy incinerate. I mean, incinerate is good against armor, and I don't know how energy drain actually works. Who of these do I not usually use? Grunt. Grunt. Garrus, Miranda, M. Morden. Yeah, Miranda and Morden, actually. But I think I could just go with Morden and Tali right now. Yeah, the two techs. Let's hope this works out. Alright. So, I don't have any more points here. What about Morden? Salarian scientist. Yeah, look at that. So, strengthens Morden's combat skills, weapon damage, and health and shield. So, if we get that? Increase Warden's tech knowledge, further increasing the strength of his shield. Salarian's Savant, increases Warden's weapon damage. Okay. So, if I were to put some points in here, what could I get? Warden's technical breakthroughs, further increase the strength of his shields. Plus 25%. Okay. That's just a different setup. Further increase the strength of his shields. Health is always the same, so it's either weapon damage or shield. One and study for the ballistics, physics, and shock trauma. Increase his weapon damage. Not the ability damage though. The weapon damage. What would be better? More damage or more shield? I don't want him to die though. So we're going for more shielding. But what was the other thing? A better offense is always good, right? A dead enemy is an enemy you don't need to defend against. Crap. Yeah, he, what is he doing most of the time? Like, heavy incinerate. What's heavy incinerate? That's an ability, right? Not a, that's something else. Neural shock there. The pain you deliver incapacitates your opponent even longer as well as permanently. That's a bio thing. What do I do? If I give him better weapons and he shoots constantly, right? That might be better overall. So, yeah. Let's just go on the offensive here. So, what about Charlie? That will be interesting. We got 20 points to spend and we don't know what to spend it on. Good. Combat droid. That's basically her little thing in here. AI hacking. All of this seems to be mostly focused on her. Like, there are no abilities that... I mean, combat drone is a technical ability, right? But anyway, what do? Command your very own battle drone. Spawns attack drone to draw enemy fire. The drone can electrically stun targets briefly and damage their shields. Only one drone can be active at a time. Okay, that's iffy. Anyway, drone duration 18 seconds, recharge time 30, drone attack recharge time 4 seconds. Okay. So the drone attack recharge gets lower and lower and lower. Very nice. Drone health bonus 120. Okay. Okay. So at level 2 it becomes much more useful. Not so much compared to level 3 and 4. What about 4? Attack drone upgrades. Combat drone, so it's electric shock damages target's health, armor, and biotic barriers. Limit is one active drone at a time. Explosive drone, when combat drone is destroyed, it pulses energy, inflicting high damage on all nearby enemies. So let's see what we can choose here. You have upgraded the combat drone, so it's electrically shock damage target, health, armor, and biotic barrier. Drone attack recharge so and so much. Health bonus, drone damage 40. This one has a pulse damage 100. If it dies, right? I would go with an attack drone and not an explosive drone. Yeah, we want the drone to be useful while it's active. So let's just undo the whole things. So what about AI hack? Yeah, what about AI hacking? Temporarily hacks a synthetic enemy to attack its former allies. Duration 5 seconds, 7 seconds. So it will attack its former allies. Also generates a temporary shield around the hacked target so it can fight more effectively against its target. Well, that's nice. 200 shielding, that's interesting. So, and then it becomes much more useful, much stronger. Like 2 and 3 are the same. 2 is actually slightly different from the first ability point in there. So anyway, improves AI hacking, greatly increases the duration of AI hacking and the strength of the shield given to the hacked target. So it's basically duration and shield, but what else? Area AI hacking. It gives AI hacking a wide area of effect, so multiple synthetics can be hacked at once. Okay. I don't know about the numbers of this one, but that actually becomes very interesting. Drains enemies' kinetic barrier power to boost your shield. What? That's nice. So a vampire. An energy vampire. Within a small area of effect, you can divert power from an opponent's shield or from synthetic enemies to restore the user's shield. That's cool. Energy drain 120, impact radius so and so much, 140, 160, so it's just bigger numbers. Heavy energy drain, increase energy drain damage. Area drain increases energy drain radius to hit multiple targets. Okay, and the question is just, do you focus on one target or multiple targets? What would be more useful? That's the real question. Anyway, we're going for that one. And, I mean... and there we got the other stuff. So, bigger number better. 5, 6, power duration, weapon damage. Alright. What about the last one? Quality engineer increases Tali's tech skills, further increasing the duration of her powers. And the other one is weapon damage. In this case, we should go for duration of her powers, I would say. Don't know what Morden got. Morden didn't get anything about power stuff, just either shield or weapon. So it's a somewhat different choice there. Alright, so what do we do with this one? Suicide drone, pulse radius 6 meters. I mean, but this is only useful if and only if there are more enemies around, right? Whereas this one could be useful for a little bit longer because it just deals additional damage. Electric shock, damages target health. Yeah, we're just going for that one. And then what else? AI hacking might be a really cool ability in between. Acquiring machinist. I want her to not die though. Let's give her 1 point over here. And then we're gonna give her Quarian machinist things. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What about this one? 5, 7, 200, 350. Anyway, yeah, I can max that out. So let's see what the last point on this one is. Power duration 25. It's again the same numbers, like 20, 25, 18. Which one do you go for? Weapon damage, power duration. Actually, you have to compare this with previous numbers of power duration and weapon damage, right? So these are the previous values, right? So weapon damage is 18, power duration is 18, right? So the previous values are 18. The health goes up anyway, so that one doesn't matter. So either you get more power duration and it jumps from 18 to 25, or you get more weapon damage and it jumps from 18 to 20, also from 18 to 25. But the other one is not getting affected, not even a little bit, with 20 for example, right? Charlie's expertise in engineering firearms of all kinds increases her weapon damage, modest cybernetics and immune enhancers increase her health. Yeah, that's good. Operation at peak efficiency increases the duration of her powers, modest cybernetics and immune. So we're going for power bonus on her because I want her to use abilities. That should be it. Good. Morden, kind of a similar thing. Cryoblast is just freezing. And yeah, what am I gonna do with her? Yeah, wait a minute. The overload level 2 actually gets an additional effect. What does it do? It stuns, doesn't it? Shield and synthetics. Synthetic stun length 3 seconds. Yeah, it becomes more useful. Recharge time 6 seconds. That's always the same. Weapon overheat is at level 3. That one becomes more useful there too. But the thing is, I want to use warp because I think that armor penetration might be more useful there. Anyway, we're going to keep our points. And what about her weapons? The Geth plasma shotgun. That's a good one. Do we have another one though? Eviscerata. Nah, I'm going to go with plasma shotgun, I think. Yeah, actually, the problem is you don't really see the damage numbers. So, upgrades the Predator Heavy Pistol, yeah. Like, there are special weapons, like the Geth one, for example. Okay, Tempest Submachine Gun, that's this one. This is already the better version. And we... what am I gonna do with this thing? I was kind of annoyed by that, because it just takes too long to charge up. And I mean, in the previous encounter, it was cool because you can use it, but you can only use it once, and it's a very specific one. Like, you use so much heavy ammunition for this thing that it becomes kind of useless, but it's a really cool weapon. That's something that you can definitely tell. Definitely say. Like, against a heavy enemy, it's really good. But there are like other things that are much better. Like Firestorm, for example, really cool. You can use it all the time. That's good about it. The Black Storm Singularity Projector has the same weakness as the Cane because it takes too long to charge up. I think. Yeah. And it uses an awful lot of ammunition immediately, and that's not cool. The Collector Beam weapon, similar to the Firestorm. Actually, the Collector Beam weapon is similar to the Firestorm. Yeah, it's just that the Cane is it's a delete button basically for a heavy target. Okay, so what do we do? The Firestorm can be useful against weak target. The thing is, if you fight against a mech, right? Mechs are very powerful. Like in-betweeny bosses, you could consider them, right? And the Cane should be used against the boss, not an in-betweeny boss. But again, fighting an in-betweeny boss with a Firestorm would have somewhat of a similar effect. Crap. I have to look into the damage numbers of this, but I know that the Cane just deals the most damage. Yeah. But the thing is, you are open up for damage once you use it, and then you have to charge it up, and it always backfires. And that's the problem. You have to hold it too much. You can't just pull the trigger and the thing works. No, you have to charge it up, and in the meantime, you're gonna get attacked, and this is not good. But at least it gets the job done, right? At least it gets the job done. So, should we go for Firestorm or should we go for Cane? Oh, I don't like that. The question is, what did I say the last time I used the Cane? I probably said, I need something more responsive. Let's just get the Firestorm back again. Probably something like that. I just like myself a flamethrower. That's what I say. We're gonna go with the flamethrower. The flamethrower, because it makes the flames flow. Oh yeah. Alright, wait a minute. Is this Carnifex thing already upgrades the Predator? There, good. We got that stuff done.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
What if it's a trap?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
I've never seen a ship like this before.
Somewhat resembles an insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
Alright.
Excellent.
I need a little bit of light down here though. That would be helpful. Like Okay, anything about the... Nope. Nope. No ammunition, no nothing. She can keep the shotty there. It's a good thing. Yeah, he also keeps the this thing. That's good. And biotic barriers, but weak against armor. Okay. Okay. And what's my ability on that one? That's probably the shield. Yes. Alright. So, onwards we go. Onwards we go. Do we have any map stuff? No. There.
All enemies accounted for.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Oh boy.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Perhaps the missing colonists are there, if they're still alive.
But they're dead and turned to sludge. Ay. Ooh, some pods. Ay. Like that. Look at that. It's a mix of organic structures and technological structures. If you see the... was it the Reapers? No, it was not the Reapers. The Collectors, right? They're more insect-like. So where does the technological stuff come from?
Same containers as on Horizon, only empty.
It must have been horrible, trapped in these pods. Helpless. Completely at the mercy of the collectors.
Interesting. Nothing else in those pods though. I have a slight suspicion that something... Oh. They're pretty much dead. One of them is moving.
What happened here?
Well, someone was collecting things, right?
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects from control group. Discarded after experiment was over.
Maybe they're better off, maybe not. A bad way to die. Sure it is. Can't help them now. Yeah. What kind of option am I supposed to use here? Maybe they're better off, maybe not. We don't know if they're better off now. And who is supposed to be better off?
They didn't deserve this.
I don't know who does.
Captain Obvious has spoken. Good. I think that was a nice option to get yourself some good guy points. Whoa, that one actually looked like an enemy just standing there. Alright. That's like... Yeah, that's a battle thing. Good. Then I have like this one for the other abilities. Good. I have to be safe. Wait a minute. So what's this one? This is a cryoblast, and you... this one can be 2. This is heavy incinerate, can be this one. Air hacking turns against the will, that can be number 4, and the tech drone goes over there. Good. Every single time I open up that thing. Nothing there. There we go. Some normal lights. Very interesting. What's that salvage? 7,000 credits. Okay. So 2 times and we end up at 15,000. That could be a decent number. The medical kit may not be necessary. We're already maxed out right now. Where do we go next? This is our objective, the control terminal. So before we interact with that, let's just move a little to the side. Ah, come on.
That It's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Mm-hmm. But why?
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
So, the collectors are the Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
That's definitely a bad thing. Are you sure about that?
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster, but there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes, reduced heterochromatin structure, elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Okay, interesting. So they were made more efficient. The thing is, superfluous junk sequences. Why would you do that? Just because you would consider junk doesn't mean it has no use, right? It's just that, well, in a way, like, biological organisms are very complex in the way that there's so much going on. It's very difficult to, like, put it on a single string. They'd be better off dead. This doesn't change anything. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. We still have to fight the Reapers. Horrible fate. Depending on the situation, like, if they still know what's going on, then definitely yes. If they just turn into, like, some blind, unknowing machines, then everything is somewhat okay. If I could think about it this way. Alright.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Hey, what do we got this time? Advanced weapon training. Choose specialization. Oh, we get ourselves an additional weapon? No, look at that. Okay, so which of those is a cool thing? Do we need the shoddy? Do we go for the sniper? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's actually a really good question. I mean, the sniper is good because we are the main character. We can just snipe and take out very specific enemies this way. The assault rifle, on the other hand, is nice because it can deal normal damage. But we have our other guns for this. In this case, I would probably go for the sniper. But some other times, I just go for like the shotgun because I'm very close to enemies. Okay. What do we use for? Like, it has to kind of depend on our playstyle, right? So either we use the shotgun, but then we have to play very aggressive, very next to the enemies. But in some cases, I just use the melee attack in order to take them down. That does much more damage, and you don't really need the shotgun for this. But the sniper rifle, though. By the way, what button was the melee attack again? Could be F. Oh boy, totally forgot about that. Alrighty. I think I should go for the sniper rifle just in case. And I can use this together with the warp abilities to take down enemies from afar. That might be a good thing. And everything that comes closer gets the other stuff. Alright. Now I'm the one with the sniper rifle. Perfect. So, let's see. That's the cane. No, that's the flamethrower. The other cane. So let's just look at our sniper thingy. Powerful sniper, very effective against armor, but weaker against shields and biotic barriers. Great. It only has 10 shots. It only has 10 shots. Are you kidding me? Mantis sniper rifle. Don't even know if that's good or not, but I think I got better options. Unbelievable. Okay. That's... Which of those is better? But weak against shields and biotic barriers. Wait, effective against armor? So the Carnifex cannon is basically the same as the sniper rifle. Just the sniper rifle is long range. Okay, and what about this one? Effective against shields and biotic barriers. Okay, so the SMG is pretty good. So I have 2 other options against armor, which is okay. So, we got some power cells. How many more can I... yeah, it was F. Right. We just wasted good, heavy... yeah, heavy armor. That's just great. This is that. And the weapons locker right around the corner, so you can select a better weapon for yourself. That's actually good. Let's see. Let's see what kind of, where is the thing? I still only have the Mantis sniper rifle. That's not good. Why can't I get another sniper? Did I not get another one unlocked or what? Manufactured by Devlin Industries, the Mantis is primarily used by police and planetary military. Yeah. But are we on a planetary militia right now?
No. Look, on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
Hundreds at least. Wonder how many are full.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
So whatever happened here powered the pods, gave them nutrients and the like. Nutrients. Okay.
Excellent.
Yes. Oh, look at that. Okay, question. Where am I going? This way. So there are 2 different ways around. One is this way, when the other collect the thing. Yeah. 15,000. Okay, wait. So we got 70,000. We got 7,500 and another 15,000. That means we're gonna find another salvage area here, I believe. Or I missed one. This looks like a combat area because there's a defensive structures around. Control terminal access. Okay. What do we access here?
I'll take it.
Damage protection. Use the research computer. Wait a minute. I just have to check something out real quick. I have to go back to this console thing.
We're clear for the moment.
Yeah. Because I'm not quite sure if I can interact with that thingy there again. Nope. Okay. It automatically triggers once you get closer to it. But there's nothing else you can actually interact with. Alright. Oh boy. Let's hope that the sniper was a good choice. But yeah, armor. Armor's good. Armor destruction is always good. Always good to have. And if I say this like 1,000 more times, then it probably becomes even more useful as well. So. Righty. Aren't we supposed to like...
Neutralized all hostiles.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Why can't we just go away right now? We landed here on a little shuttle. There's just too much going on. How much further do we have to go? Or do we have to fight our way back though? Look at that. Overload of defensive structures. Maybe we are getting trapped here. Oh boy. What does make this kind of sound? Sounds like a throw.
Keela.
So many pods. Could depopulate all terminus systems. Still wouldn't fill them.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
What's that light? That is a lot. Dude. That's a hive. Awesome. Alright, so what else we got? Don't see anything to really interact with here. No.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Lack of collectors seems odd. Alive or dead. Suggest caution.
Yeah. Very good suggestion. Contact Normandy. Yeah. Why can't I contact it with a normal means of contaction? Contaction? Contactioning. Anything around here? No. Oh boy.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
And we got hacked.
That can't be good.